As far as I'm aware, I have the largest collection of British milk bottles in the British Isles, which I started off as a small building and then gradually added bits onto it until it's the size you see now as an L shape. It holds approximately 17,500 milk bottles, which my children worked out was about 14.25 tonne of glass, and it contains bottles from all over the world, but primarily British bottles. When I get a milk bottle for the first time, you look at it and you think, first of all, it's glass, I like glass. I like the design on there. I wonder about the milkman who picked that design out of an art book, all the times he had that bottle in his hands and what he did with it. And every bottle, even when I end up with it and it's finished its life as far as he's concerned, is something in its own. It is in its own right. It's something that's never going to be reproduced. It's never going to happen again. It's almost like a one-off, and it's there. Once every year or so, where we clean every bottle in there, where we take every bottle off shelf. I use white food-grade gloves and I wipe them down, and Sue washes the shelves and we put them back. We don't ever heat that. It's pretty cold in winter, but it means it keeps the dust down. Milk bottles are a dying breed. There's no two ways about it. They're on their way out with dairies. There's very few dairies now that actually produce milk bottles at all. There's only one company left in the UK that even prints milk bottles, which is Seaway Services up in Padiham, because they will do small quantities. The large dairy said, if you want any milk bottles which are under 5 million, we're not going to look at them. And the ones they do now only have to be embossed. They can't have any printed message because they use what's called a sidewall scanner, which looks for debris and something wrong with the milk. Well, if you print a milk bottle, it's going to reject every one. One after the other is going to kick it at the line. So they now have embossing on the bottom and on the top, so you can look at the milk. So there's a few dairies, mostly in areas where you don't get large supermarkets, where the dairy doesn't get killed by them. In this country, when they make these beads, all the fine ones fall through the filters. They won't save them, they remelt them to make some more big ones. But in the States, I've got a friend who can save them. So it's incredibly small micro poly beads, and they come packed in a box. And when they come through customs, we always ask them to make sure they're very well packed inside, because I've had a few boxes come over where some very suspicious white powder has been oozing out of one side, and I've had visions of the customs sort of getting really excited and me never seeing the polystyrene beads ever again.